peoples. It's Sunday, just saying my morning prayers and just telling God to shut the fuck up and fuck the fuck off. And good morning, newbies. Hello. We're not newbies anymore, right? Before I go out in a minute, I'm going to the park. And what am I looking at? 17, 18, and on my timer. Oh my God, they were not 17. Anyway, right, yes, where were we? What was I doing, Glitcher? Glitcher, when you see God next, please tell God he's a fucking cunt. But give him this, and this. By the way, any of you that have come over to the new channel, if you don't like how I speak, you can also please fuck off, okay? Because that is how I am. 44 on my timer, that's my number. This is how I am. I talk to God how I like, because one, I have no idea if he or it is actually really real. I have no idea what I actually do or do not speak to. And the way I look at the world is this: God's a cunt. I love my job, but God's a cunt. God has given up. If God is real, God has given up trying to help us, and that makes him a cunt. However, I also believe in the idea of a God, a power, a higher power that is supposed to rule over us when it actually could be bothered, because there was enough of us that wanted to do the right thing. That's not the case anymore. So the odd ones of us, he just gives us special powers like psychic abilities so that we don't end up fucking getting run over when we cross the road, or to try and help us to help you not get run over when you cross over the road, my friend. Ask the Lord his strength to lend. His compassion has no end. Cross over the road. God, they've written songs about you saying your compassion has no end. Trust me, babes, it's no bollocks. God's compassion has an end. It's got an end. Those songs were written by priests, which are it's a false religion. It's they don't believe their own bullshit. They don't stick to their own bullshit that they've written down and say that they believe. Anyway, that's not why we're on this. But also, please understand, I love the world, and I love being divine and not karmic. I love doing the right thing. And I love my glitcher, whoever my glitcher may be. I think my glitcher may have a name. I'm not actually sure, because, oh my good God. Anyway, right, here we go. This is what we're going to talk about. 2, 3, 4 on my timer as I put my phone down. Brilliant. Okay, so what are we talking about? Glitcher, let's just pause that washing machine. Okay, let's close the energy in and out. I've got a very important job I've been doing with music today. I'm donating the guitar today to the children's home. They're having the drum kit and the guitar. Well, no, they're not. There's a lad from a music thing that I went to the other day. He's having the guitar because he's struggling at school. He has an electric guitar. I think it's helping him to struggle more. So I've offered him that. I said, do you play the acoustic? He went, well, yeah, but I prefer the electric. I said, well, here's the thing, because his electric guitar is broken. I said, here's the thing. You do 6 weeks at school and play the acoustic that I will hand to you in those 6 weeks. And after 6 weeks, when the holidays come, I will pay to have your electric guitar fixed. And he was like, why? I was like, because you have to have an instrument. The electric guitar costs a lot. It's going to cost like a lot to get it fixed. Whereas I have an acoustic guitar sat here doing nothing. So when I get back from my trip, I will be donating this beautiful. I'll show you this beautiful. Look at this. It's stunning. Look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. I've only ever seen a guitar with trim like this one time before on a video. And it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Chris found this. He has, asked me to keep hold of it, but it's tough. It's needed somewhere else more. So he's going to have that. And actually he was very happy in the end when he realised he would still be able to, because I said to him, what's more important to you? Being able to be stuck up your ass and, well, if I can't play the electric guitar, I'm not going to school and I'm not playing it. Or being able to play an instrument because it's your outlet, because it's your voice, and we had a chat about his anxiety and about being in class and all these stuff. And you can look at him and you can clearly see he's ASD. You can clearly see it. He's got all the facial features and everything. But no, apparently he's just a naughty kid. And I'm like, I can't take you on because I've got someone else at the second that I'm taking on with energy work and helping at the moment, so I can't. I've put a child off at the moment to help an adult, which is in fact help a group of adults, which is really annoying me. But it is what it is. That's a fact. And this group of adults, they're brand new to me. The energy is fresh. It's lovely. They deserve it. Not saying this kid does not deserve it, but you know, he's got a mum, he's got a dad, he's got family, he's got all these things that this group of people that without this group of people, if I do not help energetically this group of people for a short space of time, then long-term effects is going to be far worse than this one child's long-term effects. It's just sometimes can we call me a light worker? God, you're a cunt. Sometimes as a light worker, you have to weigh up, you know, what is or is not right. Let me show you this medal. I've just been told to show you the medal, so I'm going to show you the medal. Sadly, it had some water spilt on it, and it now needs, but I don't want it to go out of my sight, to be fair, to get it sorted out. Ta-da! There it is. There it is. There it is. Right, now, I want to hold your hand. Here we go. I've got to tell you now. Oh my God, I've got to tell you now first, right? There are people in this world, say it. They actually, here's the thing. Somebody wants to know exactly how powerful I may, or because I don't use my power. I don't use the extent of my power. I do not use the extent of my power because I know how powerful I am without using the extent of my power. So I don't use the extent of my power because, quite frankly, it's frightening. Frightened of this thing that I've become, which is fucking powerful as it goes. 05 065927 then. Oh my God. I'm extremely powerful. Extremely. I only have to think a thing. And if I did not eat, if I was put in a place where they controlled the food that I did or did not eat, right, and I was actually properly fasting for, say, a week, I would be able, I'm not joking, to change the fucking world in a week. If I was put in a place where they could look at me, watch me, control my food, keep me occupied so that I wasn't hungry, and I did not eat for a week, I would be able to change the fucking world. That's a fact, right? And these people, they're aware of this, but there is this other group of people that could be the same group of people. But did you know that they serve people's blood, especially a unicorn? I'm a unicorn. I'm classed as a unicorn. You might be a unicorn. Hello, unicorns. Hello. We are unicorns, and there are people in this world, Beyonce and other people like that are into spell work and shit like that. They would literally, if they could extract our blood and serve it at dinner, they fucking well would. Literally, that is who we are. Now, because of that, this is what leads me on to 818 on my timeline, or 817818. I want to hold your hand. Now, yesterday I was walking down the road, and this man and woman were in front of me, and I looked down, and he took her hand, and he started singing, I want to hold your hand. Don't come at me, my singing peoples. We'll talk about that a different day. I have sung for the Queen before. Don't you know, babes? It was a very long time ago. I didn't have laryngitis at the time, and I hadn't smoked for 20 odd years either. I do not sing anymore. I do not have any plans to sing anymore. The likelihood of me singing ever again, especially on the stage, is like, no. But she was going, shh, 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 don't. People were looking. I went, really out loud, because what I'm like, when I see someone trying to cover shit up, I'm like, over here. And she was trying to cover up the fact that her partner was singing to her that he wanted to hold her hand in public where everyone could hear it. And I was like, oh, that's so lovely. And she went bright red, and he went, thank you. I went, no, that's lovely. And then we got chatting. But I'll tell you what it reminded me of. It reminded me of the film Red, where Victoria in the film and the Russian guy are going up the stairs to the plane. And what's her name? Francis. I've got a son. He's a Moses. He's not a Francis Moses, but he is a Moses, and he's under strict instructions at the moment to be doing something while I can't, because I 954 my timer 955 956, because when I pop to the cemetery, I give him little jobs to keep him there. Otherwise, he tries to get out of his grave, comes down the road, and I see him at the window. I'm like, Moses, get back in your fucking grave, babes. Get back in your damn grave. Because that's where he belongs, looking after the cemetery. So I give him these little jobs. I'm like, okay, right, you can have a couple of days out of the cemetery today. You can go and look after this person. You can go and find me this information out. And he'll bring it to me. He will bring it to me. And he does. And the funny thing is, anyone that's hacking me knows it as well. Francis Moses, that might mean something to you. CIA might mean something to you. But as they're going up the stairs of the steps of the plane, they're arranging to be under the stars, or however they say it. And it reminded me of that, how in love that they were. I mean, you could be Russian, I don't know. Or what was she? Was she American or English? I don't know. You could be Russian, you could be English, you could be American. By the way, if you're a Russian, 1054 1055 on my time. If you're a Russian and you have come to my channel, welcome. If you are picking up a weapon and shooting it for your own protection, you are still welcome. If you're picking up a weapon in anger and hate, you are not welcome here, I'm afraid. If you are a Russian leader that is doing stupid stuff to the innocent people of this world, you are certainly not welcome here. Get the fuck off my channel, child. Although I do like the way you say Somalia. I'll be honest, Russians, I love the way you say Somali. I love it. I just love it. I just love it. Maybe you're going to Somalia. Somali. Maybe I really don't know. Maybe you are Russian, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. You can be Russian. You can be on my channel, as long as you're not picking up a weapon in hate or anger against anybody. Understand, some people have to kill or be killed, sadly. But so there's the Russian part, and it reminded, what I saw in the street reminded me, but also because I reach out my hand to you. I have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there. You've been trying to reach your hand out to help someone. Somebody wants to take your hand for healing. Somebody wants to hold your hand. They want to hold your hand. Please keep your hand out. Please hold your hand out. Keep holding that hand out. For fuck's sake, don't put that hand down. Because I want to hold your hand. I want to heal. I want to be, I was going to say good or whatever it is. I want to be okay. I want to be with you. Okay, be with you. I mean, these people were together. But it's the way he was just singing to her out loud. It was lovely. Now, Beatles, I think that was a Beatles song. I'm not sure. 12, 3, 2, 12, now 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on my timer. Beatles, they were obviously England. I don't know where in England. I couldn't tell you where in England. Probably London. Probably London. London. Sorry, Londoners, if you're from London, welcome. If you're not karmic, welcome. If you're here to heal, welcome. If you're here to spy for the other side, Japan. Sorry. Well, they all get their information one way, shape, or form in the end, don't they? Hacker, I hope you heard that. Japan. I spy with my Jap's eye, but not my Jap's eye, right? Anyway, just saying, maybe you are from Japan. 1313 on my timer then, 1314. Maybe you're from Japan. Welcome. If you're not spying on me for a certain music band, welcome. If you're not spying on me for the fucking police of any sort, welcome. If you're here under no karmic behaviour, or if you're karmic, you're here to change, welcome. Babes, welcome. Everybody's welcome here. But yeah, I'm going to the park after this coffee, which I don't really think I need. But our blood, unicorns. 1, 3, 4 on my timer. You know, spellcasters, if they could, the kind of blood that I've got, because literally you could starve me down for 2 weeks and you would literally, all you'd have to do is tell me what you want to happen in the world. And I reckon, and I think I'm quite actually proving, if I could just get a hold of this hunger business and not eat, like really, 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 because I wouldn't die. You're not going to die after 3 weeks of no food, for fuck's sake. If I was actually taken to a facility and looked after and not tortured, Diego Garcia, not tortured, but looked after and loved and treated like actually the fucking unicorn that I damn well am, as it goes. Actually, there are people in this world that know what I can do, really know what I could do. And once I've got a hold of curbing this hunger, because spellcasters are going at it, once I've got a hold of curbing this hunger, if I could do that, yeah, they would literally want to extract my blood and serve it for fucking dinner. Serve it at dinner as wine. I said, in their little islands and their castles and their this and their that, they would want to extract the blood of unicorns and serve it at dinner. like wine. Now, because that's how 15 on my timer, 15:01 now. That's how powerful we are. But that aside, oh, by the way, you might have a black horse or a dark horse. You're a dark horse. He's a dark horse. She's a dark horse. I'll show you why. This is my bargain, my COVID bargain. It is Ralph Lauren, but it's very cheap. It was £4. It's got a hole in it. I only ever buy clothes that are cheap because I can't afford anything else. And the hole was so tiny that no one will notice it because the hole was so tiny and it had gone through about 5 other people first. And this is why I like to buy secondhand clothes. Because everyone's like, oh, you should get, no. I like to get the energy from other people's clothes. Because guess what? Babes, that's how I found you. That's how I found you. And guess what? That's how you'll find me. That's how you found me. Excuse me. That's how you found me, right? Because I've worn something that has been somewhere, that's gone through somewhere, that has travelled somewhere, that you have been in. And your little soul or mind or whatever is screaming out, calling out, sadding out, even happying out. I mean, we don't get lots of happy messages, unfortunately. Gets into the air, that gets onto the clothes, that gets onto the bus, the plane, the train, that gets onto the ground, that gets into the shoes, that gets to me. Because that t-shirt has come to me, right? Now, anyway, I've got to go. By the way, this name Ralph as well. I don't want to go into it because of a picture I once saw online, but this name Ralph is I'm gonna leave it there. But anyway, we are now up and running on a new channel. They haven't found us yet. I've deleted hundreds of videos off my YouTube. I'm really sad about it. But you know what I figured? I figured that actually, if I'm supposed to redo them, I will. Even yesterday, oh, by the way, people, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you now because I only did a short. I think I've deleted it now. Someone's prayed for rain, right? Someone's prayed for rain, whether it be now, 20 years ago, a million years ago, whatever. Someone or will pray for rain. Get your ark ready because what you're going to see is rain like you've never seen it before in your life. It's going to save some people. It's going to kill some people. It's going to kill. And I mean a lot of people. But 1 person, 2 people, 20 people, however many people, 17, 10 on my timer, 17, 11 now. It's going to save their life. It's going to be their sunshine. Some it's going to be their downfall. Yeah, literally. And it's going to be like they've never seen before. But some, it's going to be their sunshine. Anyway, I hope it finds you. Someone wants to hold your hand. Reach it out, hold it. Go to each other, peoples. Go forth and be hand holders. Anyway, bye.